Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to another episode in Montana. So we are starting today with a bit of rain. It's the first half of November. We already have... Oh no, I'm walking in wet grass. So we have our cover crop growing. Seems to be growing nicely. The pH level is still pretty bad, it's still too high, because we drowned the fields in the first ever liming session we did on the farm, but yeah, I can't really take it back. We just have to wait until everything gets kind of consumed and everything gets sorted out. So I did receive a call from the grain dryer. Supposedly they are already done with the drying process. So I'm gonna have, well, Mr. Tambiers is gonna arrange a truck from his old trucking company to come and take the grain from the dryer and into the... let me turn the lights on. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna arrange a truck to come and collect all the grain from the grain dryer and put it into distillery. And I'm hopefully gonna be able to convince them to move the corn we have here at this silo and barley, everything into the distillery so we can start the distilling process. Because boy oh boy, money is going down. I incidentally have another thing planned for today, and that is this tractor is gonna go. I still have the testing seeder here attached, so I need to return it. Mr. Tambiers did take care of the field and put barley south of his homestead. So yeah, he did take care of that, and yeah, I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna have a look at a few different options. So my main concern is I want to have a decently capable tractor that has a CVT transmission, because this one is kind of giving me headache with all these gears, you know. There's only, what, 4 useful gears to go forward and probably 2 useful gears for reversing, and they're all at the end, so I have to scroll through all of them before I can set it up correctly. That's one thing, and another thing is I really want to have a tractor that is capable of running narrow tires so we can attach the sprayer when we need it and go into the fields and do the spraying without damaging any crop. Now I am thinking I should get around 70,000 for this tractor still, and I've been eyeing a tractor that's gonna cost us around 55, maybe 60,000. So we're gonna exchange it for a bit of a newer tractor, a bit of more comfortable tractor, and we're still gonna be left with some money. I might even be able to splash something on maybe a gearbox to make it go quicker. I don't know, we're gonna have to see. Alright, here we are at the dealers. Now I think this seeder, it's completely emptied out and it's washed out. But I think it was parked over here in between the rock and the cable over there. I'm gonna put it back at the same place I found it. And then I'm gonna put the tractor into their workshop for appraisal. Of course, before they give me an offer, they do have to check it out and see if everything is as it should be and how much they can get paid for it. And that all depends on how much I can get paid for it. if that makes any sense. As far as I know, everything works as it should on this tractor. And it's quite a big one. It's not extremely powerful, but it's powerful enough, you know, so whoever's gonna buy it's gonna be pretty happy with it, I think. At least I was for a long, long time. Let's close this and let's go have a chat with the dealers. I'm so homey here that I can use their back entrance. Something like this would be nice, wouldn't it? 7R. Or maybe a 6R. But I don't think that's in the budget bracket. Okay, so 72,338 is the amount of money we got paid for the old John Deere. They're gonna sell it for probably 100,000. I don't know, but I'm guessing. So I have some money to play around with, and I'm gonna see if there's anything useful for us. Okay, so in the used vehicles market, there is a 7030 Premium Series John Deere. I could bump it up to a 50km/h gearbox, but I don't think they're going to be capable of doing that in a short notice, so I'm just going to leave it as is. The tires are good, extra lights, I don't really think I need them. Design, yeah, let's go with a beacon. We want to be as safe as possible. I probably want to have a nice big weight in front. I definitely want to have the GPS receiver. Front fenders. I kind of like watching the tires, so I don't know, I'll try without and maybe we can still get it working. And all this is under $58,000, so we are gonna be in the plus a bit. Let's go and buy it. Okay, so let's purchase it. And I'm gonna have to wait for a while until they set it up and have it all prepped. And I'm gonna make my trip back with a new tractor. Who would have thought? They really do give you something to think about while you're here at the shop. Oh man. Yeah, not in the price budget. Not in the budget we have. So yeah, look at this. This is our new old tractor. It's exactly as we specified. No front fenders. A beacon, GPS, receiver, everything. It has some bigger tires. They are gonna deliver some narrower ones later on. This tractor is capable of having narrow tires, which is gonna come in handy for the spraying jobs. But right now, yeah, time to return back home. So let's all jump in. Yeah, this is quite an upgrade from the previous tractor. Ooh, and I have a skylight. Nice. So, as said before, it's a CVT. Put some beacons on and some lights. Yeah, I really love that you have an option to go without front fenders. Even though, granted, if you're traveling fast, you will get some rocks thrown into the tractor, but hey, look at those tires go around. I mean, how could you not love it? So this tractor is equipped with DEF emission, or diesel emission fluid. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. It is gonna have to be serviced. I'm probably gonna do that at the farm shop. But if someone was using blinkers, I wouldn't have to stop right there. not gonna say who. In any case, yeah, I'm really thinking this is gonna be a great addition. And I think Mr. Tambier is gonna love it. Because he's all about the CVT transmissions. And yeah, I kinda get it, you know. Why bother with those pesky little gears if you can have it just stuck into drive and go. And the tractor does everything else automatically. Look at all the lush green plants growing all around us. Such a good view. So this on the right is still a cover crop, and on that field over there we have barley growing. And if I'm not mistaken, do you know what? Let me take a bit of a detour over there and let me see if the soil needs anything. If the soil maybe needs some lime. It's definitely gonna need fertilizer, that's given, but I don't really know about the soil pH. And luckily I have a tester here with me. It's a small pocket tester, so it should be good. Okay, let me see. Alright, well, pH seems to be pretty good. Okay. What I do wonder is if we need to adjust anything on top of the field. Because there's... it's been grass field and Mr. Tambier has plowed it up. And we put seed all in it now because... yeah, he found out that if he mows the headlands, he kind of gets enough for his cattle. So let me go and check. Yeah, you know what? Everything seems pretty good. Okay. Well, the fertilizer is gonna have to get applied. So, okay, we'll take care of that as soon as we can. Probably today if the rain stops anytime soon, because I don't want to do that in the rain. And my oh my, this tractor has a very tight turning circle. This was highly unexpected. Cool. Wow, that's gonna help a lot while driving in the fields. I'm just tooting my horn, you know, making myself happy about the purchase, but in the end I really am happy with the purchase. It's a good tractor. Alright, so I'm gonna put this into the old barn and I'm gonna hook it up to the spreader. You know what else would be nice? If we could get those spreading arms extensions for the lime spreader. Look at that, turns like a forklift. And I seem to have very little of solid fertilizer here, so yeah. I'm also gonna have to get that, unless Mr. Tambier has some waiting at his place. Yeah. So these are regular spreading discs, and you can get extensions with a conveyor belt that dramatically increase the spreading width of this machine. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna wait until the rain dies down. In the meantime, I'm gonna get the JCB attached to this huge trailer here. But because it's not covered, I can't use it to haul grain while we're while the rain is still falling. So I can now prepare everything and wait for the rain to stop, basically. Now I'm gonna help haul barley and grain and everything. We still need to purchase a certain amount of barley, but for starters we can just put in the distillery whatever we have, and we're gonna fill it up later on. So while I'm here having coffee and waiting for everything, so this is the model that we have, and we can put 6 meter spreading unit on. It's gonna cost us additional 8,000, but as you can see, it has a conveyor, and then the spreader unit is more outwards because this all opens up, so it's horizontal, and it makes the spreading area 30 meter wide. Without it, we are 24 meter wide, but since we have a 30 meter sprayer, I think it's a good thing if we have everything 30 meter wide, so we can use the tram lines if need be for guidance, you know. And I really have to get some chairs for this place right here. Highly uncomfortable. I'm using this crates for sitting, but you know, I'd really like something to lean into. Like a chair, an armchair. There's nothing like sleeping in a big barn, you know. Anyway, I'll be back when the rain stops. Alright, finally! 10:30. I've been sitting here on the wait. I guess the tractor doesn't mind, but yeah, here we are. So, my beautiful, beautiful tractor. Let's go. Let's preemptively put some beacons on. And while the tractor is still cold, I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna do it nice and slow until it's all warmed up, and then we're gonna push it. Okay, so I'm thinking barley is gonna be the first one. So all this is gonna fit in one trailer, which again means that we don't really have enough barley. Because, yeah, this is just, that was a huge miscalculations. But in my defense, when we planted that barley field, me and just Mr. Tambiers did not own this big field on our left that we're coming on right now. So this was not part of the equation, and I'm guessing if we would stick to this and the homestead field, we'd probably have just the right amount. But this field kind of messed up everything. So yeah, now we need another field. Because now we have barley planted south of the homestead, and now we're gonna need more corn, because that field is probably gonna give a stupid amount of barley. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, and this is incidentally gonna be the first time I'm dumping with this trailer, and as Mr. Tembier said, I gotta be quite careful because, you know, there's a roof over the intake, the grain intake. Okay. So let's see what the scales say. So 48,430.9. Come on, go. Start dumping. And this is gonna take multiple tries, I think. Alright, barley is all in. So let me move out of the way, because we do have a truck from Mr. Tembier's company hauling dry corn from the dryer over there that we were putting the corn in up to here. Which reminds me, I will have to... Oh, look at that, we have 2 pallets of whiskey waiting. Perfect. Yeah, it does remind me I'm gonna have to pay the corn dryer. And let me just talk about the bill we got. Because I did get it sent into the mail, so I have it right here. I can pull it up. So basically they used up... For propane making, they used 3,200 liters of propane. I mean, for the dry corn, which the price for that is 633 per 1,000 liters, which means that I had to pay $2,025 for the propane, and their fee for doing all that, you know, the maintenance and everything, the workers' fees are another $4,050. So I have to send them $6,075. Let me take care of that before I forget it. Okay, $6,075 sent. And let me check another thing, if Mr. Tembiers is anywhere around here. Okay, so John was not near the distillery yet, so I went and I'm gonna load another load of regular corn. This is not the dried one. So yeah, let me fill up the trailer. We got 210,000 liters. So even with this huge trailer, it's gonna take at least 4 loads, I think. No, it's gonna take 5. Yeah, it's gonna take 5 loads. Unless John is will have his trailer empty and he's gonna be able to help us out. But yeah, look at that. A full trailer of corn. Alright, so coming to the distillery, and I do believe Mr. Tambiers is over here with his truck. As I've said, that's not the farm truck, it's basically his own. Oh, look at that. Hello, sir. Please go ahead. I want to see how this looks like.
Oh, it's a tight fit.
Oh wow, what a massive trailer.
But it'll fit. Barely, but it fits.
You got a proper road train. So how much weight is that?
It's not as heavy as the first one. This here's, well, we got 52,5 liters on. I had over 80,000 the last one. So this is it right here. 2 loads.
And this one is 48. The whole trailer loaded up. Oh, let me go out and see. Load King. So where'd you get this trailer from? It was yours.
Well, the company decided, well, the guy left in charge decided we might need it up there in Colorado, but we didn't need this, so they got a load down here, and they bought this truck. I like the truck, but we don't need the truck, so they're going to take it back. But we can keep this trailer for a while.
We can keep the trailer?
If we need it.
Well, sounds very tempting. Because then we could have this parked at the side of the field and grain tender. Remove the materials away from the fields.
Yeah, it'll hold, it's got four compartments altogether, 2 in each one. It'll hold just over 80,000.
80,000, wow.
Yeah, I thought it was under the impression it's gonna be like 54,000, but I think it's 54, almost, well, it's a little over 80,000 for both of them.
Wow. Okay. I think you're gonna have to go forward a bit.
Yeah, gotta get the cover open there.
And that's amazing.
Yeah, the truck's good, but I don't like a day cab. So I told him I don't want the truck.
Yeah, well, for hauling grain from the fields, we don't really need a sleeper cab.
Well, the hours I keep sometimes.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm empty.
All right. Perfect.
Now getting this puppy out of here, it's a tight fit.
Yeah, before you go, let us take a picture with it because it's amazing. I want to have it for the records.
Let me get started around this corner.
But if we are gonna use a trailer like this on the farm, we're gonna definitely have to get bigger grain bins and position them somewhere different. So we can use the existing one for barley, for example, and we're gonna need a corn bin a little more in the open.
How's this?
Yeah, nice. Oh, careful, there's a car. A Prius.
Yeah. Alright.
It's fine, it's a Prius, you know. You can crash it. Okay. Looks like you should fit.
I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah. Better safe than Prius. And I see you got yourself a new cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And
Not quite cold enough for a toboggan yet.
yeah. And a stash to go with it. Oh, man. Good.
Alright. Yeah, now we'll get this out this other one. I gotta pull up and back up just to miss that other car parked over there.
Yeah. You might have to remove the parking lots here if we're gonna use this trailer.
Well, I might trade it in.
Yep. Cool. So do you think you can fit that at the main farm? And get a load of corn?
I should.
Okay. I want to be there to see it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, I'm not doubting you. I just want to be there, you know.
Yeah, I can do it, I'm sure.
And I don't know if you noticed, but we already have 2 crates of whiskey waiting at the output.
Yeah, there was one there when I brought the first load.
Yeah. And this trailer, the green one, is really not the best suited for this place. It's too tall.
Yeah, I think we might be better off just getting a walking floor trailer so we don't have to dump.
Yeah. I know there are some legal ones that actually have a push front side, which means that the front side of the trailer pushes all the way to the back.
Yeah.
But the capacity is not as high as this one, you know. There's always a trade-off.
Wish you could separate these, that'd be nice.
Yep. Yeah, but there's one piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
You don't want to stop either.
Yeah. Yeah, I said it. It's a road train. I really wonder how you manage around that corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm beginning to wonder.
Probably better if you go left and around the barn.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah, so this is what I said. If we are gonna use this trailer, I bet we can get some tractor header. I mean, the truck that can haul it, but we are definitely gonna have to move the grain bins. And we also need bigger ones, you know. This is at the limit of capacity. Even under it already. Oh yeah, you know what? Like a glove.
got in here? Just corn, right?
Just the corn, yeah. I've already taken the barley to the distillery, so that is taken care of. Just have to finish this. And we are gonna have to buy 32,000 liters of barley somewhere. You know what? You just might make it. With the
I will.
With the rear trailer, yeah. That'll be your ears at the rear. All right. A bit more, and I think you're good. All right, perfect. Like a glove. So yeah, man, we're gonna have to think about a different location for the grain bins.
Yeah, sure wasn't planning on something like this.
Yeah, nope. We can use this, as I said, for barley, because that's not as much capacity, or amount is not as high. And we can use the regular tractor trailer to haul around. But the big grain bins could go possibly on the other side of the new barn, the big barn. So they're kind of next to the road, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good possibility. Yeah, but also keep in mind that we could, I could sell this trailer setup and we can get something that's better suiting us. But I like the capacity.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have some time until that is a need again, so yeah. But if we're gonna keep using this grain bin, we're definitely gonna have to put some additional tanks next to it. Okay, so John, where are you gonna keep this trailer?
Oh, I just park it somewhere. I just throw the covers on it and park it outside over to Homestead. Need be.
Yeah, that's true. You can also use the big barn, you know, the drive-through bay, if you want to. I think we can make that work.
Well, we can put her in there and see if it fits.
Yeah.
Well, I know it'll fit, but I mean, if I can get it around that back corner.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
I think I can. I think I can.
Yeah, probably. You should be able to. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to tell you, and so we have done some hiring through an agency, so we didn't have to really think about that much, but we have 3 shifts working now in the distillery.
That'll come in real handy.
Yep. It should be 3 times as fast as it was before. Yeah, that bay door should already be open. I always seem to underestimate the size of this building. And the bay doors and stuff. Okay, let me open this for you. Oh. Doesn't want to open. Oh, no idea. It works for you. Okay. Whatever. We're gonna... I think we need to tear this down. You know, when you get angry at an unanimated object. Inanimated, yeah. And if you have time, I welcome you into the old barn, where you could check out the new old John Deere we have. Yeah,
I just leave this set here for now.
I actually took that A-Series to the dealers and swapped it out. And I think we even got around $15,000 more for the old tractor than we paid for this one. And it's a CVT. And we also got some row crop tires with it. They're gonna deliver them sometime next week.
It's a good looking tractor.
Yeah. And I opted to go without the front fenders because I like watching tires spin.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be welcome to the farm.
Yeah. So I suppose that's mainly gonna be used for hauling lime on the fields, spreading lime and fertilizing with the sprayer. And yeah, I've also been checking out the extended spreading discs for the lime spreader. They cost $8,000 to put on, and it increases the range to 30 meters. So that's basically exactly the same as the sprayer. Which again, I think is gonna be handy if we do that.
Man, I really hate to see this trailer go, but I don't know, man. That might be just a little too big. And I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hassle to drive around the corners, and here at the distillery.
Yeah, that's just a little practice to get better. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to back up on that one corner anyway to get around that red car on the whiskey side.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't have to back up but that one time.
Yeah. Yeah, true that, but yeah, whatever, man. I'm fine if you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, they said they just ain't got enough work for it. So I said, well, bring it down here. They got a load down. So I said, company made money coming here. And, well,
Yeah,
we
sure.
got a pretty trailer.
Yeah, let me know how much we have to cover from the joint account for the trip here.
Well, that what they brought down paid for all the expenses for that stuff.
Okay. Well, if you need something, let me know.
All we got was basically free use of the trailer as long as we care to use it.
All right. Good.
That way it ain't taking up space in the yard at the shop and at the trucking company.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So now we're gonna have to be on the lookout for a cab.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Might be able to keep at it. It runs great. It's a good looking truck. I agree. I mean, a sleeper might make everything just a tad too long.
Just a tad, he said. That's as long as a Monday, man.
Yeah, close to midnight.
Yeah. You know, when you say this week has been horrible and it's Monday afternoon.
Well, I say we just keep it together and we'll just see how it works out for us.
Yeah. Because I know there is I forgot the brand, but there is a cab in the used vehicles market at the moment, but I don't think it's gonna be powerful enough for this setup. Not nearly powerful enough.
Yeah, coming up the bridge there over on the main road, this thing dogs down a little bit, but it got full trailer up it, so.
Yeah. Volvos are known to be extremely powerful. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode, everyone. We filled the distillery. We have 3 shifts working. We have this long as a Monday trailer here. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you, John, for all the help. And see you next time. Goodbye.
Later.